one week review on my AliExpress Longqi Beauty hair. And for a reminder, I have the Malaysian Body Wave in 24 inches, but I have 4 bundles. So, yeah, I'm about to get into the pros and cons. But first, here are the pros. Okay, the good things about this hair is one, it doesn't shed as much as I thought it would. Two, it doesn't smell. Three, it has a nice luster. Like it's like a medium luster. It's not like a high luster, but it's a nice natural type of luster. And another thing that I like about its hair, like it doesn't like matte in the back because I've had hair in the past that has matted like towards like the back part of my neck. But other than that, the hair is completely fine. I can run my fingers through it and I won't get like long strands or anything. And it seemed to like act good when I like washed the hair. It didn't like tangle up. However, when I did wash the hair, I noticed that if the water did turn like a brownish dark yellow type of color. So I'm assuming that the hair might have been dyed. But other than that, it took well to the washing and conditioning, and then when I did rinse the conditioner off and let it sit out to air dry, the hair was extremely soft. It was like easy to comb through, and it was just like really bouncy. It was like extremely bouncy. It was bouncier than when it was when I got it. Okay, unfortunately, the cons that I have outweigh the pros because I feel like these are more important cons. So, one con is that the ends of this hair is not good. Like, the ends are really brittle and they're really dry. And also, I do get tangling on the ends. Now, I don't really get tangling when I'm like running my fingers through the hair, but the only time I do get tangling is when I brush it and I'm going towards the ends. Now, I do put argan oil or just some type of oil that's good for the hair on the ends so I won't have so much dryness, but I feel like the ends just soak up the dryness like so much, and it just makes the hair kind of bad because ends are really important. I'm going to do like a wash video on how I style this hair, but I'm going to probably cut off about like a great amount of the ends because they're dry most of the way towards the bottom. Now I have 24-inch hair and the hair is soft until it gets about right here. And now if you look at that, like that's a lot of ends to cut off, but it's this part, it just doesn't move that much as the hair at the top. Now the hair at the top, it's like when it gets to the top of my head, it's like really smooth, really soft, really luscious until you get to these ends. And the ends, they're just not what's popping. I mean, these are not good ends and they're really rough and they're just really hard. And I did mention in my initial review that I didn't appreciate like the flyaways, and the flyaways on this hair has gotten worse. I feel like when you do get like towards the end, towards the bottom, like the flyaways just get worse. But it's just like a lot towards the ends, and once again, I might cut these off. Another con about this hair that just breaks my heart is that it does not hold a curl whatsoever. Like I can put curls in it and about like 30 minutes later they're gone. And I've even like spray like holding spray on it and the curls are still gone. Now I might have to flexi rod this hair for it to hold a curl because I have experienced hair where like they won't hold a curl, but when I put flexi rods in it, they do. But this hair might be the same way. But other than that, if you do use like a flat iron or a curling wand, the hair most likely won't hold a curl. Another con is that like the tangling towards the ends, like the tangling is kind of bad towards the ends, like because it's just sometimes I have to kind of puts a force in it for it to go through towards the ends. Also, when I do brush the ends, the hair kind of sheds, but it's like little tiny hairs, so you know it's from the ends when it's like little tiny hairs. And I don't experience much shedding with this hair that much. I mean, I do get some strands, but that I believe that's because my stylist cut my wefts. So if you do get your wefts cut and you do experience shedding with this hair, it might be like a few strands if your stylist does cut your wefts. I only sealed the wefts at the top of my hair where she most likely will cut it because, you know, I don't have that much braids left. But other than that, the shedding isn't really bad on this hair at all. I might get, you know, 2 or 3 strands when I brush it, and that's about it. But the biggest problem is just for me with this hair is just the ends. Like, the ends are just horrible. And I would hate to cut this hair to 22 inches because I paid for 24, but I might have to. But other than that, this hair is decent. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would give this hair like a good 3.5. But other than that, that's my 1 week review, and I will be posting a 1 month review, so just stay tuned, and thank you guys for watching.